Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Today. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score LSU 7, Arkansas 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it to the left. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He lets it go on the move. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Running back, brought down at the 40-yard. Second down.
Second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Powerful running here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. What a catch, a big gainer.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 10, Arkansas 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Trying to extend the play. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. On the ground, trying for the first down with the tight end. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Finding some room at the 25. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. Get some space around the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made. And they get him down after the completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Handing off on the draw play. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
24, Arkansas, 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he threw it. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Can he get there on the ground? He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Quick spin on the run. Good enough for first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nice grab. It's Hardy. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a second and goal play for the offense.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. He'll hand it off. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. Hands off to the left. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback is... Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The Razorbacks will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustmts. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Single back, takes the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, LSU 24, Arkansas 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. And now the handoff. Just trucks through the defender. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the out route. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Using his legs here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. And the defense wraps him up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And sack sets up second down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And moves the ball to the 35. And another first down. The Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Gorilla. Gaucho. Slide 22. Slide 22.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
42 Spider.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Is no good. That keeps the score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Arkansas, 27.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And a sophomore making an impact play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And here here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Not much the defense can do here. Time to just kneel down and take the victory home. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Give it to the back again. So they make the tackle, but will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.